It says I'm back, but I don't think I am. Welcome back. Thank you. Oh, thank God. Anyways, as I was saying, bro was doing a lot. He was doing the mostest. He was jet setting and everything. So yeah, but his art's incredible. He's obviously somewhat conscious of what he's doing too, because he's made comments about trying not to think about that kind of thing. But trying not to take sides and stuff like that. But he's also done a lot of portraits of truly good people, I think. So it all kind of evens out. Judge free zone. You're gonna hear the clips because I want you to have the context of what I will be drawing, the doodles I'll be doing. Hopefully, it doesn't crash again. uh, uh, I don't know what happened. It just like all of our internet, like the entire internet, went out. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. You'll above my head, you can see that I am watching what I am watching. Hopefully you can hear it. Hold on. I don't I don't think it's quite loud enough. There we go. That's probably enough. Blame Ralph. I will. Can't believe you've done this to me. Can't believe you did this to me, Ralph. But this is the video that I'll be taking this from. And I might switch to another one depending on the doodle I want to do. This will be the first one. Better Ralph and Rolf. You're not wrong. um, I'm gonna do this happy birthday doodle probably second after I warm up a little bit, and then the clip that we're watching, I'll do third. But first, I'm gonna try just drawing some of the characters, and I'll be using this clip as the context. But this clip is for this second one. We'll see. Happy birthday with the church on fire in the background. Actually, it was the coven. They were doing an exorcism in the coven, and all of the church people were there. So it should really be the coven that's on fire. Yeah. Which honestly was even crazier. We were watching this. I was sharing my screen to Sky when I was watching this. The most recent episode of this series, the OSRP Return to Blackwell, was crazy. Um as they were like walking around the town and just kind of hanging out and stuff like that, all of that stuff was happening inside of the coven. All of that stuff that they were like talking about was happening as they were just kind of hanging out like a few like half of a minute walk away. That's blasphemous nice. Yeah. Cake with a coven as a candle? No. I'm gonna draw the two of them at the end of that episode. The two of them were her and Lucian were just like sitting down at a wall and like leaning against it. I'm just gonna draw that. They're gonna look so exhausted. It's gonna be great. Because of all the cross dressing. There were a couple of people in the RP that were joking about doing cross-dressing and stuff like that. Actually, they were talking about that, weren't they? They were talking about doing the cross-dressing scheme in front of the coven as all that stuff was happening inside of the coven. So they couldn't see anything that was happening in the coven because all the doors are like closed and that kind of thing. But they were talking about this little scheme, which is this drawing, this little note that I have here, um, where one of the characters gets a dress and uh, pretends to be a damsel and then pulls out two axes and kills the monster, that kind of thing. That's very cute, very fun. It's a great RP if you ever get the chance to watch it. I've enjoyed watching Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame's point of view, but I've also been going back and watching one of the DM's points of view, and it's interesting seeing all the behind the scenes stuff too. But Elizabeth's is is very good. That's the one that I've mainly been watching through. It's because of cross dressing and baths. You know, I saw because I was at lunch today. I was looking through the DM's point of views again because he plays one of the NPC characters. He was in the men's bath that happened in one of the episodes that I totally forgot happened until I like saw it as I was scrolling through the VOD, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can see it. I can watch this. I can watch this scene." And I almost watched it, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I saw some of it, and they were just being like dumbasses. It was so funny. Also, the DM, he's great. I really like his like sense of humor and all of that. Some of his behind the scenes comments were really good. When the thing that I'm gonna draw first, um, after my little warm up doodles, is a scene that he was like he had been flying around doing a bunch of other stuff, and then it was like towards the end of the session where Elizabeth and Lucian sit down against that wall and they're just yapping, and he's like, I'm gonna be selfish, I'm gonna watch them talk. And he's invisible the whole time, so he's just sitting there watching them talk for a little bit, and then Lucian starts like having more existential crisis and like brooding and all of that, and he's like, oh, Lucian's brooding, and then he walks away. And it was so good. It was so good, dude. I love these people. The whole cast for this is really good. And I honestly can't wait to watch some of the other perspectives at this point now. I'm on that point. I think he said that there are 4 episodes left technically. And he's not going to be the next one. He's currently moving, which is I think why his character, his NPC character, walks away at the end of the episode, so he has a reason to be away from the action and all of that ahead of everyone. But he's gonna be back after that, and there's 4 episodes left, including that one that he's not a part of. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the next 4 weeks, the next month. Wow, a lot can happen in a month. Me when John was on screen and Ruby, yeah. But I mean, it was still entertaining. I still like him as a character. John, I mean, in those moments. I like John, like the developments he's gone through since then as well. But his early character too, I I didn't care for like his super early character, but after he kind of like started actually hanging out with the team and stuff like that, I was more okay with it. He was he was more okay after that. So let me do some doodles. I'm gonna rewind this a little bit so I can see one of the characters maybe. There. Oh, this is technically the episode where they go to the bath. They do the bath right before this whole thing. Lucian. I'm gonna do Lucy in a little bit. And then I have to switch videos to someone else's point of view for Eliza because I realized she looks way better on other people's perspective. Eliza talking to the beekeeper for half an hour while her brother cries by himself. It wasn't that long, I promise. It was only like 5 minutes. And he did wait for her to read the other letter. I know we're just giving you a whole bunch of spoilers, Daddy Rock. I'm sorry. Daddy Rock? Daddy Rock sounds better. It was so long. It was not that long. It was really not that long, I promise. Like it seems that long, but it was not that long. I'm not paying attention. Okay. uh I'm doing Lucian first. Why am I doing the face so narrow? 3. Sorry, so wide. His face is much more narrow than that. I found out Lucian is also a wandering DM. She's asking follow-up questions and shit while leaving her alone. While leaving him alone. Felt kind of goofy to me. It kind of was supposed to be, I think. Just to make it more devastating when Elliot had to come and find her. Terrible events like that happen like that anyways. You're just kind of going about your day and then receive the most devastating news ever. Not like I am talking from experience. I guess his head is kind of wide. It's because he's very anime. Oh my god, the screen is still flipped. I'm gonna freak out. Freak out. Sorry. Don't ask. Don't ask. I want him facing this way. Here we go. How's that look on your guys' side? Good. That might be too much of a slope down. Let me raise it a little bit. He's got such beautiful lashes. I noticed it. Uh, I think during the campfire thing. Whenever I see Seraphine, she reminds me of Bulma. Not Bulma. One of the Dragon Ball Z characters. I think I know who you're talking about too. She looks like a character that I've seen. I think it's because of the black and white stripes in her hair. That's too girly. But on the end. But on the center. That works. I imagine Lucian's kind of dead-eyed. His pupils are so big. Videl? I don't know that I know what Videl looks like off the top of my head. Hold on. I can see that. Yeah, with the two braids that sit on her shoulders. I can see that. You know, when I think about it, I don't know that I ever drew John from Ruby. Not even as like a side fan art or something like that. Good taste. We're not drawing John? Approved. What? No. He's a good boy. Let him have his moments. It's more so because I don't think I'm good at drawing guys. It's more of a confidence thing than a fact that I feel any which way about him. I promise. Did I finish my thought about Lucian being a wandering DM? I don't think I did. But he's a wandering DM, and I didn't realize that until I looked at the staff page. Which makes sense, actually, now that I really think about it, because he did play Thalen, the guy that like stole Stiora away, kidnapped Stiora and tried to kill her. I will let you. I don't know why the mod. Well, I know why the auto mod got that one, but it wasn't that bad. Does he have an? Is it technically an undercut if it doesn't line up here? That might just be like a model thing, though. Honestly, the fact that they dropped John's family story so fast is, I think, the only disappointing thing about how long they took to get into his storyline, or how far they took his storyline. Because then you never even get like a payoff of who his family is or anything. Which I suppose in some ways it didn't really character wise uh matter. Not character wise, what am I thinking of? To his development didn't matter. Because his development was that it didn't matter who he was before, but that he had ended up where he was and needed to accept the role that he was now a part of, so to speak. I think I'm making his hair a little too messy. They've got so many lines in his hair. It'll have to do. How is that? How is that?
Tell us this was happening, so I don't have anything else.
I'm just happy you're here. That's the important thing. You probably can't hear the video too much. I did turn it all the way down. Very on purpose. Very on purpose. His eyes are kind of steely, so let's do that. Should have chosen one where he was in the guard outfit because that's what he's wearing on the birthday episode. It'll give me a quick a quick test of how well I can draw armor today. Because I expect it's not going to be very well. This needs to be cut in a little bit. Too circle. Too round. Too round. Well, it's not like that. Yeah, that's Lucian. Yeah. You know, actually, I kind of like it. It works. It works. Wow. My first time drawing in forever. And my first time drawing a guy in like years. And I actually like it. Wow. The best way to learn how to draw armor. Yeah. You really have to go back in time and get really brain rotted by Fire Emblem. You know, I get that. I think that's one of the reasons I never really drew much Fire Emblem Three Houses fan art is because I didn't want to draw the armor. So that's my feelings about it. Let me see if I can find one in this video of him and his armor. If I can, that works fine. Amond. It's my boy. I adored Dimitri's armor. I think I could still get most of it from memory. Which one? The time skip one I kind of assume. But I don't know. I guess I don't really remember how much armor he actually ends up wearing at that point. He's kind of losing it at that point. Okay, I have to physically scroll. Oh, sorry. Sisters. Maybe she doesn't talk to Lucian very much in this one. Oh, Oliver. Man, I would love to draw Oliver, but I don't think I can make him pretty enough. With the blue X on his chest, he's fully armored. Okay. I thought so, but something in my brain was like, what are you talking about? He's like basically wearing armor. I don't know why. It seems unreasonable that my brain would think that. God, Oliver's so gorgeous. Look at this man is so gorgeous. Oh my god. Everyone in this game has such in this RP has such a good design to them. Hmm. Lucian. Here are you. Ladies dressed up. Anne Marie. This is the party. So he's not gonna be wearing the arm. And this is where they talk to Eamon. Okay, so he's not in. Why? Because it's like skinny jean armor and he looks like a twink in it. You know? Probably. I just remember a lot of blue. Especially the detail that I liked the most was the like really obviously like well worn cloak with a giant fur on it. That's the thing that I remember about it. All right. I need to switch clips, but I'm going to have you guys ignore this hint that I'm about to do. Don't worry about it. It's my own. It's my own thing. It's my own timestamp for my own reference. Definitely dry ass smelly fur. Yeah, that thing. That thing hadn't been washed in forever. I just know it. I need one of Lucian and his armor. Maybe I'll just go back to old and see if I can find. They pick up. Might work from episode 2
We have four new emotes too.
because I can't remember. I know that they meet by him helping them take their wares off of the cart, but I can't remember where. Oh, there he is. Smelly it. Yeah. Oh yes, this is literally one of their first big moments. Lucian saves Elliot from a monster.
Scared the flying fadoodle out of me. Well, I don't know. Am I supposed to? You're not supposed to swear around ladies, right?
I don't mind if you're fucking swear.
Polite, but oh, I scared the fuck out of me. You wanna like look towards this way? Like we can like all look towards this way.
It's too dark over there for me to see his armor.
North. So yes, great.
There's got to be a better one. Maybe from one of the newer ones too, because I think they updated some of the map shaders in the newer episodes. Maybe I'll just go. I don't want to. I don't look at a sad one. I don't want to look at a sad episode. Oh, that's the one I was just on. This one?
At the moment, I sound like an
Oh, this is the one where it crashed. Bunch.
Wow. The garden looks pretty.
There's Dahlia.
Hey, wonderful. I'll help you take some back.
He's swinging his diamond sword.
I had a satchel. I don't know where I put it.
I don't want you to drop them. They're nice.
BRB for like ever. Is that Lucian? No, that's Dane. Oh, this is where Anna Marie gets kidnapped. Maybe earlier then. I need you to look at Lucian, Eliza.
Do that for Dahlia. Do like an interpretive dance.
I love James. He's such a sleeper hit character from Eliza's point of view, but every time I see him, he's wonderful.
We're used to it being dark.
She heads back to the city.
Me brother has your. He's getting out of the. You say it like that.
Not that one. Maybe that one. Back from Anne Marie being kidnapped.
The hair clip. You know, the lockpick.
Ah, there he is.
I have only rumors and
There's some light.
I
Is this really good drinking?
to her or anybody that was in the room.
Yes. Okay, this is perfect. Because this will have decent lighting. And I'll just let this play in the background as I try drawing it. Oh, duplicate.
After talking to Lagar, he says my father has to say no and agree to it. Elspeth's not going to do that.
Would your father not say yes to me?
I don't know. What can you give our tribe?
I mean, he kind of owes me. It's just a favor that he.
Soap. I need him soap. They can be very.
Okay.
Yeah, soap is a favor.
Well, first she has to convince them that they actually want soap.
He owes me.
Okay.
What does he owe you?
I say.
I love Dane's armor. It's really good. It's so hilarious that he's shirtless in all the most recent episodes now.
Eamon's lad, I see, I see. Hey, get your
Simon is
own.
also saved after his life.
I guess Lucian's is really good too. I do remember him pointing out that the armor he has like scaling on the gauntlets.
That is true. You helped us with Cam. Miss Lisa would have to make
It's lower than that.
argument to my father as to why she is better than Logar.
I mean,
They both have red hair.
we make good
You know, I said to her, I was like, is that why you like me? Because I look like your friggin' betrothed, but lady parts, you know.
Oh, Yuri talk.
Lady parts are plus, but no.
You're also not trying to steal her away.
Yes, I thought I put in a report with the guards. In 3 days, I will be kidnapped.
Hearing Dane in the background say lady parts are very nice
I mean, I guess
is
I will not go to
crazy.
would work. Screaming. Yes.
Oh, watching the DM point of view too, and hearing some of the things that he hears when he's like flying around. Oh my god. People are so silly. He's got some kind of thing back here. I assume it's a back guard of some sort.
We get rid of him. Do we push him off Southern Wall?
do you just want me to get like do you want me
And he has a hood in between that.
Technically, he just survived 2 days south by himself. And I can tell you from
tampon or is
experience,
her
not
arm
easy.
looking different?
Well, I guess it depends on what he was doing down there. Could have found somewhere safe to tuck away.
Oh, we should probably like
not
put him
easy.
in jail. It sounds
That being
dangerous.
said, the past 2 days were calmer, right?
Yeah,
True.
I would.
And by calmer, I mean I have done just as much fighting as I have ever done south of the wall. I mean,
A paper someone is trying to steal your likableness.
Me today, I had a massive headache.
I hope. Do you see this person? I hope you see this person, paper. I'm gonna deny it, but I hope you see this person because that's very funny.
too many people in one spot. It's just,
I hope you see that person. That person's name.
Usually fine. Maybe it was after. Well, I mean, you heard
I
it.
can tell you I was also having minor
From what I can tell, note for later, is that usually when the gates open
Look,
and close.
Eliza, I need you to look at Lucian, okay? I need you to look at him more than that.
I get it.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. I don't know what the hell that thing is. I don't know what it is. I wish I understood it. What the hell is it? It'll have to do. It'll have to do. There we go. Let's see. And then there's a hood part on this side too. Huh. I wonder if there's
Yes. Yes.
closer. She tends to get pretty close to him.
that you screamed in the middle of the trail. I'm coming in right
I'm
now.
angry.
Startled. I'm coming. I
I'm
promise.
angry.
I'm so sorry.
Now I'm angry. And then she starts just glaring at him. Okay. There's this thing, which has this on it. Why am I doing this to myself? There's this thing. Oh. And it's not even like it's like it's because it's 3D and parts of it are clipping into itself. and it's like it's soft because it's not like real metal. So it bends in places that I didn't know it's not supposed to bend, but I can't I don't understand it, so I don't know what those parts are. Hello. We're doing good. I am doodling. I'm working on warm-ups right now. I'm figuring out character art and stuff. I'm drawing some people's VR RP stuff that I've been enjoying. That's what the little video above my head is going to be. I'm using someone's POV as reference because they get nice and close to characters and I can see the detail. But I'm doodling. I'm trying to draw armor at the moment. I'm struggling, as it were. Armor is crazy to draw. Maybe if I do this, that will help. That helps a tiny bit for my own perspective of what I'm drawing. He has arm gauntlets. I know that. His sleeves are puffy. Like that. Yes. She's still too close to him. I know that he has an armor chest plate, but I don't know what shape it goes down into. Oh, there's a cloth draped here. The reason I know he has a armor chest plate is because Eliza punches it at one point. And bruises her hand from it. I'm at a loss right now and need a motivation. Motivation? Nice art? Thank you. A motivation. I like this RP that I've been watching has been really nice just for like seeing a bunch of people with a whole bunch of different character ideas come together and like make them work, you know? It's also kind of a horror RP. Like the map that they're in is in VR chat, so there's like jump scares built in and stuff like that. There's DMs who like trigger other jump scares. So it's all very, very cool, very fun. And drawing fan art is just a nice way to get some ideas out, you know? That's mostly what I'm doing today is drawing fan art of this. Need to write more? Writing's always nice too. I like to do little character blurbs and things like that. Fluffy? No, it's kind of like this, and then it goes out again. Something like that. It's getting cut off. Might have made him too wide in that one. Let's see. Let me widen out the shoulders on this one. That's actually that actually matches up pretty well. Yeah. This is his casual wear. This is his armor. Lucian, who is Castle WR21, I think? Something like that. Writing D&D stuff, so it's fun because I'm homebrewing monsters into existence. That's always cool too. I was never able to get into D&D writing because I lent a friend of mine my my Dungeon Master Guide book, and then I had nothing to base any ideas off of when I was really young. And then I could get it online technically and stuff like that, but I like having the physical one when I'm like trying to do a lot of quick references and things like that. because it's easier to just flip through the pages at that point. But I like people's various home brews for things and things like that. I like the way that they write the world that they're thinking of and all that. All right. So that's my Lucian reference. Next, I need my Eliza. My Eliza reference, which I need to get a different perspective for. Nick. Lucian doesn't streak. That would have been really good because she gets really close to him too. Maybe I can use Darth's. Darth is Elliot. Darth Whackers, I think. Whackers. Sorry. I know that he has. Yeah. $3 weeks ago. What the hell is this? Whoa. Also, Darth's voice.
In Gwydin, as you know, you're able to teleport back to Joel with your boon anytime you can. Allow him room to be around his allies.
Surprised me the first time I heard him without the like strained rasp accent. He does a lot of RP stuff on his. Why is this episode 11? Then 6 is over here. To any of the early ones, the starting one. He should be with Eliza a bunch. Episode 7. 10 is Nocturna. Well, let's try from that one. I like their little intro scenes for each other. It's very cool.
Right. Oh. This.
I know she's got kind of a rounder face,
I didn't know you still had this.
but her chin is still really sharp, I know. It's her bangs that really like get me. they're kind of difficult.
The one that he had, it's the best thing I have. What do you expect me to wear? Overalls and a shirt.
He was a fancy man. He liked his, you know. Yeah. Why not?
That kind of works.
It'll fit you now. So there you go.
But
Hey, wait a minute. Who you gonna ask a girl to join you for the festivities? You know, walking around and all that.
Tears, crying, pain, angst that eventually comes out of that idea.
doing all these things, so I don't haven't really thought of it.
Well, you know, as I'm, you know, I need to sit down most of the time. You might as well get up at one point and have some fun and, you know, have a dance with a nice lass and all that.
I plan on if no one's
Especially when you're looking so nice and so dapper later in father suit.
Let's see.
You know who I would ask if I were you?
Who?
I found her really nice. I think Cassandra's very nice. I mean, she carries a teddy bear with her all the time, but
I believe she's married.
oh. Well, I
It's a little too long. It's a little too wide. Might have to go to Eamon's most recent, because he has a lot of really good close-ups of her. But her hair is pulled back in that one, I think. That actually kind of works. I need to shorten this side, though. Wow, this was way easier than I think I expected it to be. I expected to kind of struggle with drawing them a little bit more. I didn't draw her eyes yet, so I shouldn't say that. Eyes have been weird for me lately.
Maybe have someone leading cane for you.
Her eyes are actually pretty narrow. And her pupils are pretty narrow too. I guess she does have that tired look all the time. I'll do short lashes though. Maybe more center aiming. The nose. The eye. Lashes. They're messing up the perspective. Mm-hmm. This curly is also curled the wrong way. It goes this. And then there we go. Her eyes will be very glassy. With some eye bags.
We need to get to our stall. Yes, there's a stall that was built.
Her ear has to be peeking out. I need to narrow that.
Would you want me to hold the book because you got the cane?
And I'm gonna pull this in as well.
I'm getting the book. Give me a second. Yes, let me look towards the dark wall. That's right over there.
Good. Okay. Now that he's looking away, I need to step forward. Stylish in his old outfit. His less dapper self.
Different holidays.
It's a pleasure.
There's the bad guy.
Get some bits and bobs.
Mr. Tom.
Wood. From a certain thing.
Crazy first season character.
You'll get something worth more than its. But
You know, a lot of ladies do that. Love to have you. We're inviting all the women.
That Silas is so beautiful too.
Well, as I said to you the other day, if you need more, if you need more stock when it comes to your clothing, we have
we do have a
some
few.
in there.
Yeah.
If you wanted to buy more.
Trying to see how narrow I should be making her mouth.
Hey, Cassandra, how you doing?
Because I need her to have a good smirk.
Is it true you're married?
But she can't be too smiley. She's got to have a nice smugness to her.
Because I was going to ask you to be my wife.
She was just curious about how all the women are, around the fort because of Nocturna.
Nah, it's just I was just thinking thinking about you. That's all. When we were out scavenging and how
That's nice. I like that. Go with that.
like seeing another tough woman.
Instagram hates me. Instagram's a weird platform, honestly. I just use it to stay in contact with friends these days.
Right, yeah. Is he here at the fort too? No, he's not. He's back in New Galleon. Does he also
It's got a crazy algorithm at this point. Near incomprehensible at times. This is too far out. That's a problem. There we go. That's better. Set a PR on deadlift. Then they show someone hitting for bench.
To be honest, that was almost me, but we have to do what.
Instagram's weird. My algorithm is fire right now. Cats lifting and bugs. Having a good, consistent algorithm is nice. But sometimes they just throw something in there and then you like look at it for a second too long and they're like, oh, you want that. You want that now. And they just keep showing it to you until you keep scrolling past it. I need you to look at Liz again, please. Oh, Kaz. If Kaz dies, I'm actually gonna be really sad. My mailman. Wait, this means I get to see the perspective of the bathing dress, right?
He's a very good lad that she trusts.
No, it's not in this one. I just witnessed the man squat 970 pounds for reps. Oh, that's pretty incredible.
Of course. If you need anything from me, if a good thing.
More Liz. This was a good character too. They retired this character. Ambrosia, I think his name was. Ambrose? There. Looking at Liz for a bit there. Let's see. She's wearing the suspenders outfit. Yeah, that's good. And then I'll just put the jacket over top of this. Should be kind of baggy, I suppose. I'm messing something up there. Angle of the shoulder is not correct. The sleeve isn't baggy enough. That's better. Needs to start bending before it actually reaches the elbow. Cheese paper. Paper, did you see that person that I denied their name? I need you to see their name. I need you to see the name of the person that I denied the message the bot viewers from. Because I think they're trying to steal your brand, bro. What's y'all's hobbies? Mine is streaming. Oh god, what's their name? Their name was Likeable Shill or something like that. It was actually really it was really silly. Because it's so similar to Likeable Paper, who is my mod. I can find the exact. It was so silly, dude. 'Cause it was so exact. Especially painful paper cut. No. Oh, that's when my thing broke. Oh, I guess it cleared it for me. But the fact that they had shill in their name too was so silly because it was literally a view bot. One of those view bot spam things. So the fact that it had shill in their name too was just silly. Is that correct? I think that's correct because I'm trying to put her hand like this and like this. Yeah, that works. And this should come down like that. And it's not her shirt, so it fits her weird. That works. The way he's looking at her now, she has her hair pulled back, but it probably shouldn't have this part curved like that. It looks like it's supposed to be going down into a ponytail like that. That's good. I like that. That's good. I only need one reference of Liz. Unlike Lucian. I don't draw guys super often, so I need more for Lucian. Wow, those fit together really well. Whoops. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Okay, now the real drawing today. The real drawing now. I'll do the poses first. For that, I will need to pull. I'll need to pull a specific perspective. Someone else's view. Damn, she's still going. Okay. Need noble, and then I need. Holy shit, that's a dragon. Good check-in, good check-in. I need this episode? Yes. Goes to see them here. I need to change so you in the tiny one. Whoops. This there. And it's gonna be a little askew because I'm on Twitch and the formatting is different compared to the browser I was looking in. Nope, that's not what to do for that. He's watching. Should start watching Lucian and Eliza in a second here. And that's those that I want.
For the follows as well. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. There's a well in town. What town though? Because there's no well here. Aren't you supposed to be locked up?
No, yeah, that is true.
Hmm?
Aren't we supposed to be
I'll
locked
see
up?
you, sister. All right, see you.
Aren't you supposed to be locked up? You're supposed to be locked up. Locked up, you eager lady. Eager lady. Eager lady. Guys, go give Mirage some love. She had a song that was meant to go on during one of the events that we were having earlier, and it would seem that the song flubbed and it duplicated an existing song instead of putting hers in.
No.
Show her some love. Y'all will hear it later. Don't worry. We'll implement it in another place. But give her some love. It's real good. She put a lot of work
We'll
into it.
see.
You probably saw her streaming it and doing it.
Should go over to them in a second here.
Well, they grabbed all
And
the
I'll get my pose.
Yeah, it's so good.
Give me my pose.
I want to hear
Please DM. Thank you. Sit down.
Selfish. I want to hear this.
Sit down, friendos.
I'm a shellfish. Where am I in the real world? Here we go. That was a solid landing. You know,
Look back down, please. Oh, thank you. No further, noble.
I've done that before.
Oh, that's closer. I think that's what I want. I need to enlarge it. So I'm not going to see what it looks like on your end, but I need to see it closer. Just a little bit bigger. This and this. That. Like this. Oh, if I do this, I have to draw his leg arm. If I do it this way, I have to draw the leg armor. Creating pain for no one but myself. And then Eliza's got her arms out like this. She's like proper squat. Oh, she's actually set on the ground. This is the ground. This to this perspective. This is a slightly different. Well, it is a different perspective than what Noble's looking at, but it works. Gives me a better idea of how I should be rough posing them. The three-dimensionality of it all. And then I need to chibiify this. Not chibi, but yeah, slightly more style. perspective of it. Whoops, whoops, whoop, whoop, whoop. Over here, please. Thank you. Do that. Shit. Need it smaller. Well, I need this as a reference because this is not going to be the exact fit. Stop pulling it. Sometimes this pen just drags itself when it's not even on the screen. I don't know why. Now I need to exaggerate it. More like what I'm imagining it to be. Its head is too far over that way. It needs to be further over here. I need the silly tilt. And she's going to be crossing her arms instead of just having them out. And then I need to doodle their expressions on there because that will be important to setting the rest of it. Too far, too far, too far. Tears. Just crying. And exhausted. With the most neutral expression I can do there. And bro's gonna be over here looking just as freaking tired. Cause what a day, bro. What a day. No, I need that back. He's also gonna have a tear. Cause why not? Let my boy cry. They can both be sad together. Right. I'm gonna put on the DM's long walk from this. He's not gonna say anything for a while. He's gonna wander out into the forest. And then be a little silly when he gets far enough away. God, that's actually real good. Really good as is. I might keep those exact faces as they are. Because I kind of nailed that. Liz. Her earring should be visible because she has her head tilted this way. Then her hair will fall like this. I'll have to curl this the other way. That's too messy. Let me pull up my Liz reference. Straighter down. Okay. And then cross her face. No. Curls here. That is good. Actually, that's too long. It needs to be slightly shorter than that. Yeah, it's better. Yeah. 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 Sorry, sometimes I make noises when I'm happy with my art. Yeah, that worked. That worked. That helps. There we go. This is too jagged. It needs to be more curved. Can't end there then. Needs to do this. Put over here. There we go. That's better. Okay. That is part of Liza done. Do Lucian's face next. Whoops. See what I mean? Sometimes it drags across the screen really rapid right before. It really, well, after it's already off the screen. I guess you can't see me taking it off the screen. I didn't think about that part. This, and then it's too far out. I have to start from the chin. That's better. Mm-hmm. I didn't get his eyebrows on there. Need to put his eyebrows. It's gotta be neutral. Gotta be kind of neutral. Got thick eyebrows. Yeah, I have ever known. Walk alone. Like that? Yeah, that's good. Someone out there would find me.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I've heard this song, I can't even remember it.
More like that. His head is tilted. Falling this way. No, it can't be curly. More straight than that.
I'm gonna get my pace right.
Like that. It'll have to be like that. I'm pretty sure his hair.
Magic will give me the narration. Then it's a cinematic moment as I'm walking away. It's really all I'm holding off for right now. Ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba da ba ba.
Yeah? I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. 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 That looks good. I gotta now figure out his neck. Technically, I guess. Let me flip here. His face is now a little off of where it should be.
Song came out when we were in
Technically.
high school. Fucking when did that come out for me? I think it was
Yeah.
in high school.
And then I need to widen
Maybe not. No.
his head.
1 minute of walking for each minute of sleeping at the start. Damn. You're so right.
Yeah.
Started waiting.
That's good.
Waiting. So really all this walking's Elliot fault. You're so fucking right for that, Scylla. Can't believe fucking Elliot made me walk this much.
Hmm.
How long have I been walking?
Yeah, because I need to draw his armor, and that'll cover up the portion of the neck here that I'm having trouble figuring out. Okay, so that's both of their heads. Let me name it that.
He did the death flag.
Hedge.
He gave the death flag. Bye. You can't stop me. Almost 10 minutes. Jesus Christ, Shorty. He really did. He did a lot of death flagging. We do a little death flag in there, don't we? This could be.
That's what it is.
This could very well be it.
Need to push this around.
I'm really gonna get
Yeah.
to the south before it calls it.
Okay. I need this.
So, everybody plays their part. He was given his part.
And let me label this as my references.
We're heading off to war energy, not gonna lie. Yeah. What is that? There's a statue in.
I love this narration, but it's gonna be too distracting. We'll switch back. Actually, I'll go ahead and add that. Oops, that one. We'll go back to traditional BGM. And then if I need to get the video references, I'll worry about that. I won't put you through it anymore. You won't have to struggle. That should be good. Should be just quiet enough to... I'll need to actually remove Eliza from this so I can look at just Lucian. And I'll need to move him further over. This, and then roll down a little. He needs this big. And then this roundabout. Which will be cut off by the fabric on the front of his chest. Plate. Oh, I will need to draw his. I will. You have a gauntlet on both sides. DM help. Too far. Bonk, bonk. I think that's better. And then I can get this piece on his back in there. This hood. Back around there. Oh, you know, I was gonna add a new redeem for... It would only be redeemable by a single person. It would have a cooldown of only being able to be redeemed once a stream. But it was gonna be for squats. I think 5 squats, because I think that's all I can do. But I figured I've been extending my stream time lately. Might be nice to have something other than just stretch to make sure I'm moving around a bit. I need to turn this down actually even more. Now I need to put meat on the bones, so to speak. probably close to that. Maybe not. I might have to look at that from this perspective. But I think the upper part's probably good. Okay. Let me get some Eliza body in there. Next, because she is in front of him. Eliza, over here, please. Thank you. No, there, please. Thank you. Oh, Lucian, hide your body, mister. She's got the jacket on. Her shoulders are pretty high set, so the collar's probably higher as well. The way I have her leaning forward, the jacket probably bags out a bit. That's not where that's supposed to be. Needs to be further over. I need this hand out on top. How do I... Realizing I don't draw crossed arms very often. This one now has to come... I guess I can technically have her do it this way. Oh, but I like it coming over top more, actually. Whoops. So she's kind of gripping the jacket here. Makes it sadder feeling. My angst. My angst fan art. That's what this is. The jack probably ends about there. The jacket's gotta roll up a bit. There. And here? That's probably good enough. As long as it gives the illusion of a grip. A grip. A sad, sad grip. I love calling it doodles and then taking 3 hours to draw. Oh, I guess only an hour and 10. Well, spring crack. Well, I was only looking through pictures. That happened. We didn't actually start drawing yet. That's better. Whoops. No? Oh, thank you. Yeah, there we go. I was like, something is missing here. That's what it was. The pamphlet. Then the rest of her boot. Damn, nailing it in one is crazy, dude. Couldn't be me. Literally couldn't. Literally just didn't nail it in one. I fucked it up twice. Good. And then I need to Make her hair a bit bigger, actually. I think I'm actually gonna put his arm down here so that his weight is being distributed a bit nicer. And then I need Doodlin. I kind of see it actually. Something like that. I know that goes all the way around. And that should be probably a little higher. This knee should be a little closer now. Probably. Since his weight is being distributed around here. And this leg's actually gonna end up resting more. Because of that. We're fudging the leg armor because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to draw leg armor. Probably because he can't move his foot a lot of ways with leg armor. Like that. His leg is too short. To idolize his body a little bit. Oh, I can figure this out. Actually, it doesn't work. Might just have to move him over more. But he's gotta be able to do this. What's the problem here? Something in the pose. It doesn't work. Let me grab their faces off of here. Control V, hide that. 100% everything, and then divide the two of them. Control X, V. Pull him out this way. Whoa. I love when I got it to the position I want and then it just pulls it away. That's always great. His arm isn't far enough out. There's the problem here. On that side. On this side. There's something about the angle of his face that is wrong. Maybe it's just the angle of his head in general. Hello, Zethrisite. Long time no see. How you doing? I'm doodling today. Been watching a VR roleplay that I really like, and they just had a super depressing episode. So I'm drawing some angst fan art. Doing good? How are you? I'm good. And this is the first time I'm drawing in like forever too, so it's taken me a bit to just doodle. But I mean, it's a good doodle. I take my time on doodles anyways. They're not even really doodles most of the time. These look real good. Thank you. I'll show you the warm-ups that we did too. Do these two? No, that's the poses. These are, oh, let me pull them apart. There we go. These are my reference doodles. So I doodled the characters first, warm-up wise, and then took that into this. So there's, I still need to add some more volume to, I think, Liz's hair on this side. Yeah, that's better. But it's going good. Whoops. I was gonna do another one tonight, but I think this might be the one for today. Let me try flipping it, see if I can figure it out on that side. It's very valid. Yeah. It's only been almost 2 hours now, but we had a crash. A stream crash. My internet crashed. And I had been already streaming for like maybe 30 or 40 minutes. Good on you for doing art stuff. I know. I've been neglecting it a lot because I've been doing a bunch of other stuff. But I was like, this is the time. I want to do fan art. I want to do it, so I'm going to do it. So I did. I'm doing it right now. Yeah, the internet crash was very random too, so. But I hadn't actually started drawing yet or anything, so it wasn't too bad. And it came back up on its own. I don't know what happened. No, this don't work. Yes. I don't want to pull it too far. That's a little better. Flip it back. No, flip it back. Thank you. This pen is gonna, oops, be the death of me. The way it keeps clicking back on. I see what the problem is. Shouldn't be able to see that from that side. Should be his shoulder and then the outer rim of it. Like that. Yeah, that's what it was. Want to drop by and say hi? Gotta go get food? Hope you get some good food. Thank you for dropping in. It's been a while, so it was good to see you. There. Have a good night. Or morning. Or evening. Or afternoon. I'm starting to get sleepy. I didn't sleep very much yesterday, so that makes sense. I'll only have energy for the one today. How are we posting this? I'm gonna post this. I'll post it. I'm gonna add the tags. And it's gonna say happy birthday. Good night. Best birthday ever. That's what it's gonna say. An auspicious day. Truly an auspicious day. What is that a joke from? I was watching the Game Grumps earlier, and they made that joke. And for some reason now it's in my brain. An auspicious day. Truly an auspicious day. But, like, I know that's also from something. I just can't think of what. An auspicious day. Truly an auspicious day. I gotta figure out where his butt is. Before I tried drawing that leg. I gotta hide Liz. She's blocking my view. Where Lucian's butt should be. He should also be kind of leaning forward at this point. Oh, I guess I might still end up be putting his leg kind of lower on this side. The amount of times they sit on the ground in this roleplay. In their own homes. I mean, like, in order to just sit on the ground, actually, like in the RP, and then they just decide to actually sit on the ground. I think it's more than I realized. Because it always takes them a minute to stand back up. Sorry, I'm eating a biscuit if you can hear that. Oh, that's much better. Still gotta figure out where his, like, waist really is. A little bit more. I can figure out the other leg. It should probably come up here. Here. Cut off around here. And go around there. I don't know how the bottom of armored shoes works. I think there's still something a little off with the proportioning. Lucian's a tall guy. So something is still off, I think. But it'll probably look better once I put Liz back. I'm fudging the armor. I have no patience for armor. I'm too sleepy. And so that. Now the top of his head is too wide. It's not uniform enough, is what it is. That's a little better. Still not quite correct, but it's better. Probably has armor on this side, right? And there's this, and then somewhere in here there's fabric. And leg straps here. I think that's how those work. I'm not really sure. Put Eliza back. And I will put these in the correct order. Take the white brush. Put it there. Put her 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 there. Here we go. And I'll put some messy colors in. Where is my marker? Actually, I'll use color pencil. Why not? Yeah, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. It needs to be more baby blue. It needs to be more navy blue, sorry. Navy? Oh, that worked. I need them on the same line. No, I can't do that. That'll do that after. Yeah. Wow. Meow. Meow. Ignore the fact that his hand is unfinished. You don't see that? Doesn't exist? Because I said that it doesn't? It's not a problem. That's his knee. line needs to be way more defined so I can get that like more recognizable. And I just need to move it out, honestly. It just needs to be longer. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Whoops. Dragging Lucian around, that's all. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Then I need to add on top of that. We'll add, whoops, some dimension on there. And the red. Desaturated a bit. Then I'm gonna draw a little silly hat on herb. Oops. It should probably be white. Nope. That should be black. No, that needs to be white. There we go. Need a little silly hat on herb. Please and thank you. That's not the line brush that I thought it was. I'll just doodle it instead. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Alright, and we're gonna have one more over top. Nibble all that for some nice little highlights. Hold on. Need this to be more solid. Here. Oops. Where's my lines? These. Oops. These. Where the hell is it? There we go. I'll do one in between here. Nice blue. Let me see. Glow. No. Stop. Glow. That works on Lucian a little bit, but not Herb. Stands out on Herb because it's blue. But it doesn't stand out on Lucian because it's blue. So they can make it reddish on him. Since his was more of a frustration thing. But that makes it look like blood. I don't want it to look like blood. Maybe I just do it in white. Highlight it in white. Oh, that actually works really nicely. Doing that for both of them. Yeah. That's good. That's good stuff. Let me hide this, and then I'll get the crop done. And a little quick background. I should actually do that before I crop it. Soup cream? No, I think I want to use the wash. My good wash. Here. Oh. My good marker. Where's my good marker? My favorite marker. Where's my markers? They must be over here. They're not. The charcoal. There's soul. Is it? It's not this. No. Is it this? No. Where do my markers go? What the frick? Dude, I'm gonna crash out if I can't find it. Oh. It's part of this series. Not these. No, it's not that. No, it's not that. It was so square. There's a pen here. You know, it's not these. These are water effects. Well, I'm not gonna find it. So we'll just use the suit cream again. Oops. Has to be a glow. And then you're sitting on grass, technically. Get this wider. And then need to adjust the wall back there. Technically it's angled out that way. Something darker. During that part of red, so I need to do that differently. Good. Okay. And now I need to do this. Oops. Whoa. What is this? What is this? Like a watercolor texture almost. Probably because I used the paint bucket. And I need to just stretch this out. Very good, very good. Alright, and now I need higher level colors. These actually should all probably go up from here to here. In here. And this can actually come out. Flip on top. I think the background is too dark. Hold on. I'll saturate it and then bring up luminosity a bunch. In fact, I'll desaturate it and then bring up luminosity. I'm gonna make this more saturated. And I'm gonna adjust Lucien's blue. I need wand. No? No, no. No, no, no. Just select all of the color, please. Thank you. That's good enough. Tonal. Yeah. That's better there. It's a bit better. Okay, now I need to crop it. And I'll do one version with and without the background. I'm going to crash out over this pen. Crop. There we go. Happy birthday, Liz. What a good birthday. What a good birthday. What a great birthday. And then there's without the background, which is also pretty good. Might even actually need to add just a gray tone behind them. Just so it's not super bright. Yeah. All right. That's it for today. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. I might stream tomorrow, depending on when I wake up and what's going on tomorrow. I might end up being a little busy trying to clean up my room and stuff. So if I'm not back tomorrow, I'll see you on Thursday. I don't know if I'm gonna finish Chiron, the mountain climbing game. While I was enjoying the story, I feel like the mechanics were a little jank in places enough that it started to frustrate me more than simply let me enjoy the game. So I'm considering moving on to the next thing. After I actually need that timestamp for myself. 2:48. I'm gonna put that in the Discord. Ignore this. Okay. That's in the Discord for me. So I don't know what I'll be playing next just yet. I gotta go through my library again. I got a lot of stuff. I need to see when the next Silent Hill game is coming out, because I want to play both of the developers' previous games. And I actually have quite a few general games. I want to play Crab Meat. Also a horror game. Dead as Disco, which is like a rhythm game. And then Umurangi Generation, which is a game I have played before, but I really enjoyed. And I wanna go through again. We probably won't play Umurangi or the Townfall developers games. What's their name? What the hell is their name? No Code. I want to play the other No Code games, but I want to do that after the redesign, so we'll probably do Crab Meat next. And the Dead is Disco demo. And then I will hopefully have the new design finished after those two are done. That's at least 2 streams. Because I'm working on it. And we'll go from there. Alright. I'll be posting these shortly. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. 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 Oh, I should put the BGM over here too. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is my outro and my intro. It's my everything. So, we'll see ya. Hope you have a good night. Let me see. Pretty sure I don't have a raid. Because it's Monday night. Oops. And there's only 2 people. I'll read the redeems for today. I had 1 check-in from Paper, 1 check-in from Dedarock, 1 check-in from Skyberry, as well as a Hydrate, which I did. And that was it for today. Thank you to everyone who dropped in as well. Nice seeing new people. Chatting up. Seeing Zithrocyte again. That's nice. I hope you have a good night. A good night. The best night. Okay, bye.